All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol NOK, Nokia. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all the subscribers, welcome back. And as we dive into this chart, I do want every single investor and viewer to be aware that I have a new ticker symbol towards the end of this video to share with you guys that you won't want to miss, and you definitely want to add it to your watch list and keep on your radar. We're going to look at its chart, a brief section of an article talking about its product and innovation and how it's helping patients. So stay tuned till the end for more information on that. So Nokia broke out from those lows, right, and reached highs here of 434, which is probably one of the most important points right now in this chart. But it brought itself right back down a couple cents above the lows here from the end of last week going into this week. So did Nokia really move itself up? Not really. As soon as it started moving up, selling pressure started to happen, because as this starts to work its way up, the less investors see as a loss, they'll take it. So what I mean by that is any investor that has gotten into Nokia up here or up here as it was going down in the hopes of it returning back up, as soon as they saw this jump from obviously 422, probably down here 421, all the way up to 435, that was 10 cents per share more, and that probably cut their losses just a bit, and it kept itself hovering around 430 and even 429. So when that slight jump happened, quickly investors started to sell. So it's going to take some time for this to even go upwards with pressure, because every time it goes a little bit higher, investors are going to be selling and getting out to take a small loss, take the loss that they already have, or take small profits, or also just hold, right? So the ones holding are the ones that keep holding this up above 420. The ones that are selling are the ones that keep pulling it down. Any little news or any little jump this stock has. So it's going to be really difficult, like I said, for this to run up anytime soon. So here we are with our support. Our support is 421. If that gets broken through, this could be on its way down to newer lows and new support levels. Now the 50-day moving average is 427. Anything above that is bullish territory. Anything below it is bearish territory. We've been in bearish territory since the 4th, right, of last week. And we did a full video discussing why this massive drop happened and how the CEO made a bold statement of the forward outlook of 2021. But right now, we saw it slightly jump and it's pulling itself right back down. So it's kind of just in a sideways movement right now. So what is our resistance level? The highest point reached is up here at 434. Very important moving forward. But our current resistance level is slightly above the 50-day moving average by 1 cent, and that's 428. That needs to be broken through, turn into a support, so that the bulls can work their way up to newer highs and new resistance levels by pulling further away from the resistance level, right? By turning it into a support, they can pull away from the 50-day moving average, leaving it behind and working their way up deeper into bullish territory. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watch this video. Stay tuned to the end, because I have a ticker symbol you won't want to miss, and you definitely want to add it to your watch list. So for everyone that has stayed to this point in the video, the ticker symbol I'm about to share with you guys has some indirect and direct correlation to COVID-19 vaccines. Now I know that we're all focusing on vaccines, and that's what the hype is. And that's what we really center our focus on when it comes to COVID-19. But there's also other companies doing other innovations that are helping and assisting with the treatment of COVID-19, not just the vaccine. So let's look at this stock, and we're going to read a little part of an article that came out last week, and we're going to look at its chart. So the ticker symbol is LIFE, Life. And this company has ran today. I found it over the weekend. I wanted to watch it closely, right? And it had already started the run last week. I wanted to look for some consolidation, right? It was around the 390 range on the 3rd. The 4th, it took off. The 5th, it kind of was sitting at $5 and some change, and it took off today again, reaching $8. Now, I really want every single investor to look for some consolidation or a slight pullback, if it's a healthy one, to watch closely moving forward how this reacts. But this is kind of more of a speculative one, because when we zoom out, this has ran up before and it comes right back down. And this is the most recent skyrocket, right, that we've seen this happen. So we want to look for some type of consolidation and also some more confirmation on this one. Again, this is very speculative. It's in the health field, but supposedly it's doing wonders when it comes to the treatment and everything it does. So let's see here. Although the company stock price is trending at just $3.91, which is where it was at before the 4th, this is an innovative approach to creating therapies, has many investors banking on life, right, in the long haul. So they're saying that this isn't just a speculation short term. There could be some long-term opportunity here. Well, we're already seeing the run. We need to see if this is going to cool off or if it's going to continue. Now, with clinical activity at most major pharmaceutical companies back on track, this company itself is currently a lead candidate in the phase 2 trial of ATYR1923. This drug is designed to help COVID-19 patients that have respiratory issues. And that's a big deal with the whole process of the COVID-19. So treatment is also getting better. This is actually a pretty optimistic and hopeful outlook for the way we're going to treat COVID in the near future. And also vaccines are being rolled out. So that's another thing as well. So yes, vaccines we're all focused on, but treatment is spectacular as well, helping more people cure faster and also have less respiratory issues due to what this drug is supposedly doing according to this article and what their trials are showing. Now, the success of this trial results are expected to release at the end of 2020, which were already released, and we're already seeing it in the chart how it was hanging out kind of sideways. It could create a large revenue stream for the company in the next year. In addition, this company itself has a number of promising projects in the pipeline. These include the NRP2 science to treat fibrotic lung disease and cancer. So they're doing way beyond just COVID-19 patients that are having respiratory issues. They have other innovations and other drugs coming their way and opportunities to dominate in these sectors. So when you think about it, yeah, it had a run towards the end of 2020. You could see it here in December, and then it came right back down. It ran right back up in January, and this is the largest run that we've seen the stock have within all this speculation and hype. And now it's becoming more of an official type of information. This was hanging out at around 390, right? Right before it ran up on the 4th, then on the 5th, and here we are on the 8th. So long term, could this continue? Possibly. That's why this is one that you definitely want to do some research on. But a lot of analysis price targets is what I would really tell you guys to look deeper into, because there's some room here still according to the analysis ratings that are out there. I've seen as high as $15 and as low as $12 to $11. So if anybody wants to correct me on that or share under analysis ratings that you find, you guys are more than welcome to down below. For now, it's seeming speculative in the sense of how it's ran up. We want to look for a slight pullback, which could be healthy, or some consolidation, but there's room in the uptrend going into this year by the fact that these phase trials, especially phase trial 2, is looking so good, and it's actually helping patients, which is going to be a big change when it comes to the treatment, right, opportunity of COVID-19. Vaccines, big stuff, but the treatment as well is nice to focus on and know that companies are out there making these moves. So this is something else to not overlook and pay close attention to moving forward. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.